always like to bring a sense of beauty to a maze. I think that a lot of mazes sort of go for like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of, where it's all tossed in and it's gore and it's all this. But I like to couple something beautiful with something really scary. I think there's a place for everything too, though. I think there's absolutely a place for just like, you know, I love zombie movies. Not all of them have to be beautiful. I think 28 Days Later is gorgeous. But that's a good example. You're seeing these landscapes that are just gorgeous and completely emptied out, and there's such this eeriness to it. And so I think there's a place to, and I think I've done that with London and with Doll Factory. I mean, that was fun. That was mixing sort of like kinkiness with beauty as well. So I mean, I like to take, I like the duality of things like that. You know, taking something really beautiful, but then making it off so it's disturbing, or throwing something just bloody and disgusting and gory in it. And I mean, I think that's something that really inspires me. I think my first love was Doll Factory, doing Doll Factory. I just loved the fetish side of it, and then it was the first time that I like really felt like I thrived in doing a maze and really got to do what I wanted and enjoy myself. And I loved the reaction to it, and the dolls, and just the creepiness mixed with the fetish sort of culture. And then the soundtrack in there is probably to this day my favorite. Terror of London, I think I really cut my teeth on doing like facades and things in Terror of London, and I love, you know, it's another city that I love, and I love to travel, so I get very inspired by the places I go. As far as Virus Z, I love zombie movies, probably my favorite genre. So doing that was fun because I got to sort of pull from all my favorite little, you know, there was little Shaun of the Dead, little 28 Days Later, little Dawn of the Dead. So I got to pull from all my favorites and sort of put it in there. And I had fun giving it a little campiness without, you know, overdoing it. Then at this maze, this is an education. Forevermore was kind of an education for me. I loved it because I had known a lot of Edgar Allan Poe stories, but really delving into it and then making it modern was a big challenge. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was awesome. Endgames, loved Endgames, because that was sort of, I got to, I got to channel my punk rock side there with that. So it was a little Mad Max meets steampunk, which, you know, I still love steampunk. Once again, it's that beauty, you know, but that's a little weird and off thing with steampunk. And then with voodoo, voodoo, I love Louisiana, New Orleans, voodoo, the whole everything, the lore, the city. I think that I lived there in a past life, and I'm supposed to retire there. It's probably one of my most favorite places in the whole world. So I've designed ice shows here and for other parks for a while. So I've done that. I've been sort of the point person on designing ice shows here, which it's fun. It's a whole other medium, but I enjoy it. I mean, the poppy fun side, I still have that side. And then we always design for all the other, you know, events that go on here. So we have Berry Bloom, and this past year I worked on Boysenberry Fest, which I thought was really neat. That was a lot of fun. And so we do whatever needs to be done, essentially. So, and Christmas. I love Christmas. It's so funny. I love Halloween. I love Halloween because I love scaring people. It's not necessarily a love for Halloween. It's because I love horror and I love scaring people. But Christmas, probably my favorite holiday. I love Christmas. So we do Christmas here. I love Christmas here. I'm actually designing the ice show for Christmas here, and I was really excited. And last year I designed the Calico show for that as well. So I think that Christmas is awesome, and I like doing the other stuff. Not Scary Farm does take up a lot of our time, but we definitely have our hands in everything else.